Yo guys, what is up? Total Recall Gamers here, and today is another holy crap crazy news day for Gears of War 4. So I've been doing my research and I've watched the IGN interview with their creative director at the Coalition, Chuck Osea, I think I'm saying that correctly, and he's released a bunch of new information on the Gears of War campaign and gameplay and a lot of news and stuff. As you can see playing in the background is the new 10-minute 4K Windows 10 PC gameplay of the new mission from Gears of War, and we're just gonna get right into the news, guys, as we let this video play in the background. So Kate Diaz's mom, Reyna, is the leader of the Outsiders, and she's been captured by the new enemy, the Swarm. Right there you see a Juvie. Now a Juvie is actually a human that's been captured by a Snatcher and then incubated into a pod, and then a Juvie can go into one of these hives right here, and then they evolve into a drone. And then drones can actually use weapons from the cog. Like right here you'll see him pick up a Lancer. So, talking now about the DeeBees. The DeeBees are a new faction and have been created by the cog to complete tasks normally done by humans. So like construction or any dangerous jobs. They did this so that humans could repopulate Sarah, because Sarah, after the initial wars, after E-Day and after they hammered on all the cities, the human population is dwindling. So they created the DeeBees to actually protect the humans and do normal jobs. Now, Jin, the new leader of the COG, has issued the DeeBees to attack the new group that has in JD, Kate, and Dell, and also Marcus now, because she feels that they are responsible for the disappearances of the COG civilians, and she doesn't know that the Swarm are actually responsible for these disappearances. So the new enemies of the DeeBees, we have some more news about them. The rolling DeeBees that are very similar to tickers, those are called trackers. Also, the new floating enemies are called the Guardians. There are two variants of Guardians, one with a tri-shot, which we saw, that is essentially a Gatling gun, and a Sentinel that has a rocket launcher. Now we don't have gameplay of the Sentinel quite yet, but you can actually blow up and detach both of these new weapons. More news about the new shotgun, the Overkill, which is actually a DeeBees gun. It is a double barrel shotgun, offering one shot on trigger pull and then the last shot when you release the trigger, so that's very cool. And the new reason behind the intense weather, like the wind flares, was actually due to the end of Gears 3. When Adam Phoenix destroyed all the emotion on Sarah, it dramatically changed the overall climate of the planet, resulting in the new horrible wind flares and all the other stuff. Now, I talked about in my last news video that Marcus Phoenix actually might be a playable character in the Gears of War 4 campaign. Sadly, he's not actually going to be playable. He's just a NPC that you'll see, but it's kind of cool because now you'll see a different viewpoint through the Gears campaign. You'll be playing through as his son and seeing his reactions and not actually being him. Now, talking about the multiplayer, guys, the new maps are very symmetrical. They did this so that they could really have great competitive play. Also, there's a new game mode called Escalation. Now, I don't have much news on that because Chuck didn't really talk about it much in the interview done by IGN, but it looks very exciting. And there's going to be 10 maps at launch on October 11th, and 2 more maps every month. Now, talking about more of the process, the new Snatchers enemies kidnap the COG and the stranded and place them in their holding glowing sack underbellies, which then they lay a pod. And you can see the pods in here. They're like an organic cover system that if you actually shoot enough will explode, which is kind of crazy. It's from the pods that the incubated humans turn into then the Juvies, like I said earlier, and then the Juvies reach the hive and then evolve. The DeeBees are actually most likely created by Baird, guys. That's right, you heard it right. This is more of a theory and isn't confirmed yet, but let's break this down really quick. DeeBees. DB, as in Damon Baird. That's right, guys. And who is Damon Baird? Well, he was from the original Gears series, and he is like a master mechanic for the COG. He helped Jack, the little flying robot, and he's just a technical genius. So what not, you know, why not make him the actual inventor of the new DeeBees, the enemies, which are actually friendlies but enemies to this new group. Now also, if you break down the voices of the new DeeBees, they sound very similar to Dame and Baird. So that is just a crap ton of news, guys. Let that all soak in for a second. And this new gameplay, once again, is also very, very sick. You can see that JD picked up the new weapon, the Buzzkill, which shoots a freaking saw blade at high velocity and actually can bounce off walls. So you can get some really cool bank shots with this. And just so many cool things. Also, he's going to be going up and getting the drop pod. This gameplay was actually released from Gamescom 2016 and it is 4K gameplay on a PC. So what am I going to be doing? I'm not going to be playing this on my Xbox. I'm actually going to be playing this on my gaming PC because I'm going to be able to have this uncapped frame rate, and it's probably going to be at least, hopefully will support my ultra wide monitor, and it's going to look absolutely beautiful. So I'm very excited. So right here we also see JD using the new drop shot weapon, which is also freaking awesome. So that's pretty much it for all the news, guys, today. If you liked the video, make sure to smash the like button, and of course I'll see you guys in a later video.